Okay, let's start our group exploration together. Diamond was appalled when she discovered that there would be a 20% increase. Let me underline that automatically, 20% increase. I know that's going to be the change that I'm going to use. In the price of headbands at Claire's. Headbands formerly cost $18. Formerly cost $18. That means they used to, so that's actually our original. How much will they cost after increase? How much will they cost? So cost after increase is what we're looking for. I'm going to circle that. So if I'm looking at the cost after increase, I definitely know that I'm looking for a new value after change. That's what I'm looking for in this problem. Well, how am I going to find it? If I'm looking for a new value after change, I just need to know the original and if it's going up or down from there. Now, I know I have the original and I know that I have an increase. So I need to find out what is this actual increase. So my change in this case will be equal to a 20% increase, which I know will be equal to my percent, which they just gave me, multiplied by my original. So my percent, I rewrite it as a decimal, 0.20, multiplied by my original, which is 18. I go into my calculator and I would normally do the work, but for today, I'm just going to leave this like here for one reason. I want to show you how something works out. So this is my percent times original, and I know that's equal to my change. Not going to do the calculation yet. I know my final answer I would get by saying, hey, my new value is going to be equal to my original. And I know that I'm adding the change. And the reason why I'm adding the change, because they told us earlier, was an increase. So then that means that if I was to write this new value here, let me move this over. My new value is going to be equal to my original, which is 18, plus my change, which is going to be equal to 0.20 20 hundredths times 18. Now in a second, I'm about to do these calculations and tell you what the final answer is. But I want us to notice something about this here. It's going to be very important for our next step. Let's plug that into our calculators. I know so many of you have done it already. So I'm going to have 0.2 times 18 equals to 3.6 plus my original 18. And that's going to be equal to 21.6. So a new value is going to be $21.6 or $21.60. Now let's look at this alternate method. Alternate method, things change up slightly, but if you're really comfortable with it, it can actually be very, very efficient. It says write one single expression that includes all the calculations needed for finding the new price of the headbands. Well, we did that already. That was this expression over here. So let's write that. That expression will be 18 plus 0.20 times 18. Now, I know in Math A, you've dealt with different terms, right? Separated by addition and subtraction signs. And you also done some factoring. If I notice this term here, 18, and this term here, 20 hundredths times 18, what do they have in common? It's that 18. So I could factor out that 18 and have something else in the parentheses. So when I factor it out, I'm going to have 18 on the outside, and I know 18 goes into 18 one time. And I know 18 divided by this is just going to leave me with 20 hundredths here. So that's the factored form. Once we have the factored form, let's simplify what's on the inside. So I'm going to have 18 here, and I'm going to have 1 plus 1.20, or 1 and 20 hundredths here. So look at this simplified form, 18 times 120. If I did the multiplication, it still gives me the same value, $21.60. Now, last but not least, interpret the expression above in terms of percentages. Very important. What we're doing here is we are calculating 120% of 18. When you look at it, 1.20, as soon as you get above 0, you're at 1 in terms of the decimal. That's 100% of 18. But I know that I was increasing, becoming more than 18. By how much? 20%. So it's 120% of 18 is what we have here. Meet you on the next page in 3, 2, 1.